Sustainability is very much the word of the times, but how does it fit with the events industry? Well, to find out, we've come to 30 Euston Square to the Sustainable Events Summit in the heart of London to try and get a better understanding of how this whole thing fits with the industry.
Well, the Global Sustainable Events Summit for 2016 brings the brightest and the best from agencies, corporates, venues and all sorts of other event organisers to collaborate together. And actually the summit's in its 4th year, so there's an evolution, but people are at different stages of their sustainability journey. And today's a great opportunity to learn and innovate about sustainability and share best practice as well. And there's a research document that everybody's going to get access to, which will help them showcase what they need to do when it comes to sustainability, the areas of weaknesses and the areas of strengths.
The project's developed over the last, 4 years now. We started it in 2013, very much from the sort of positioning of Smyle leading it with positive impact from Fiona's side, Smyle from an agency, creative industry perspective, and Fiona's from more academic and educational perspective. And dovetailing those two skill sets together, we've tried to create both a sort of a credible and inspirational experience and content piece for the industry to attend. So after 2013 and 2014, 2015, we realised that for this year we needed to go up a level.
The research revealed that 61% of respondents think the environment is the most important aspect of sustainability, yet only 18% of corporates share or publish their event sustainability reports. So does the industry need greater regulation?
So one of the questions around regulation is, does the events industry need more regulation from the likes of BVEP and different industry associations? Overwhelmingly, and it seemed to be the consensus on the panel, was that actually regulation can stifle creativity. And when you're looking for behaviour change, carrots are so much better than sticks. It's much better to encourage people if you want to have long-term favourable impact.
The research really did surprise me that just 18% of corporates are choosing to report their findings from sustainable events. It doesn't surprise me because some in that figure there were government-funded bodies added, such as the BBC, and also other corporations, that were not private companies. It does show us, however, there's a lot of work to do to get those messages out and to dig down to find out why companies aren't reporting.
It's either every month or every other month that we have some association sending us reports about sustainability. It's constantly in the magazine. Some of those associations have been Powerful Thinking, Julie's Bicycle, and A Greener Festival, who are doing really good stuff in making sure that they hold their industry accountable and make sure that we push sustainability forward.
The findings suggest the majority of event professionals don't think sustainability is a barrier to creativity. So in that case, just what's stopping them from committing to the practice, and where does the industry go from here?
Yes, I must say I'm not surprised that it is such a low number of people that at the moment are publishing. It just shows how far we've got to go to get people to have the confidence, I suppose, but also to ask the questions, why are we not publishing those reports? It may be because it seems that it's too big, and that we need to sort of try and break it down. Maybe people find that they don't know where to start.
Our media partners into discussing the findings of the research. So what's the next step? Is it taking the research into certain areas? Is it widening up more globally? Do we go into certain sectors? How does the press support and involve that? Do associations get more involved? There was quite a lot of conversation there about BVEP and the associations maybe not quite adopting the topic of sustainability in their main sort of mantra and so on, and their agenda. So lots of different discussions. I couldn't predict that right now, but all of those will be looked at, and that's really exciting for us.
What we've learned today is that only 18% of businesses are actually publishing their sustainability reports. It's a bit strange when you think that 40% of people here today think that the big pressure on these businesses actually comes from the media rather than society. It seems that the pattern is that the big venues such as Excel London are the ones who are able to afford the resources to publish these reports, whereas smaller businesses tend to treat it more as a box-ticking exercise. Certainly the ambition here today is positive, and hopefully so is the future. Martin Fullard, Conference News.